never short of the perfect. Steady dripping sauce, yeah, I'm keeping the tongue wet. But buzzing with the honey, sitting king with a throne, yeah. I leave a body while your nigga ain't home yet. He fucked up, so I let him fuck nigga go. You did your big one, I'm still doing bigger dough. Played you the ball to score, but you dropped it. Wasn't in his plan, so of course my guy blocked it.
It's the way you walk and the way you stare. Never mind my tell. Then I think I'm about to get slow. Baby, wanna lose control.
Diddy kitty, I'm back up on the market. Picking a player pocket, I'm about to have him starving. Taking the loops, knocking boots, my body rocking. Never the two, I'm the one, so nigga stop it. Yeah, karma finna pay me stacks. I know your new trick, watch it, so relay this back. Finna have it, don't lock like a chokehold.
I don't got no time for a bro code.
Let me go, but I'm letting go. Let me go, but I'm letting go. Let me go, but I'm letting go.
Be in the building.
B-A-N-D.
This ain't no comeback. This is clarity.
It's the Godfather.
Babs Bunny, decode in the beam.
Don't forget to get your Queen of the Ring merch at QOTRmerch.com.
Open the app, what you want, it's up to you. Friends are more, no surprise. Your world, your rules, your time. Only one app with the vibes. All hours, no disguise. Real connection, no replies. Left on red, if it clicks, let it ride. If it don't, next five. Jack got all the guys. College just screech up, twinking more late nights. New vibe. Jack.
Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go.
Ain't no get a line, but it's better celebrate. Play it one time, you gon' play again and again. Come one, come all, from all this can. CWIS is the winner.
Hey B, you already know when a bitch is on time. You already know what kind of live it's going to be. Listen, everybody, it's Oliver Twixt here, your nerd boy cutie, reporting for duty to do the Lord's work once again. And we are back in the Twixt-exclusive classroom to get into the things of the motherfucking 1 second. God damn it. Pull the lever, Crunk! Wait. Oh! And excited life is gonna be. Listen, before we get into the things of the things, I am excited to bring up my friends. Of course, you know, the legendary, the great, the icon living, Babs Bunny!
What up?
Babs, I've missed you.
I miss you too. I miss y'all.
I've missed you so much. You are looking beautiful and amazing.
Thank you. You're looking very handsome and amazing. You already know.
Thank you, Babs. I appreciate it. And listen, who it is all about tonight, okay? Y'all give it up for our girl, right, Babs? Give it up for our girl. Our motherfucking girl.
Facts.
Buffalo's finest. Oh, Angelea motherfucking Preston.
The crew is back together. We back together, baby. Let's go. Let's do it.
Bitch.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
What up?
This screen grab right now looks so mischievous.
Why? This bothering me because I'm seeing double. Like I see all of us in like another. Is it like that on y'all end?
Oh, wait. Is it going now?
Mm-mm.
I see all three. Like
I see us twice. So I see.
Not Angelea. Hold on, let me check on YouTube right fast. First of all, while I check on that, Angelea and Babs, y'all talk right fast, okay? Because I feel like y'all miss each other.
I do miss you, Babs. When I saw you on the screen, I was like, yes, that's my bitch.
yes. Hold up.
Hold up.
I pulled out the rose wine for this live right here.
Oh, she got the wine. I see you have the lighter. You got the spliff ready.
You already know I got everything set up, honey, because you know this is a well needed live. Hey everybody that's in the in the live. What's up to y'all? You already know the vibe. Did y'all go and watch the Netflix documentary? The top model documentary, because we about to get into some things tonight, because y'all already know my girl was on that show. My girl won that show. Facts. You already know what's you period.
The
So
original.
we about to get into some things, but we gotta wait for Oliver to come back up here, because I don't want to.
Here he is.
There you go.
What the hell he doing? What's going on?
No, I tried to double check, Angie. You had got me nervous when you were like you were seeing double. I had to go and check it right fast.
Okay, so no, it's like I don't know. I think it's because I don't got this app downloaded, so that's probably why. Because I'm on the whatever. It don't matter. Babs got the motherfucking rosé wine. I ain't never seen her come to the classroom with the wine.
No, I usually got the tequila. Okay. When I'm sitting with models and I'm talking about model things, I gotta bring out the rose, because I give it up for the ladies, and I know the ladies, they like pink stuff, rosy stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the colors. Period.
The pink. We pretty in pink.
There you go.
I have a quick question before we get into top model things. It has nothing to do with that, but you just said something that has sparked my mischievous mind. Shout out to 218 people watching us live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have you guys ever interacted with the popular rose item I've seen on social media?
I got a bouquet.
Ooh, baby.
I'm here to tell y'all ladies that thing is trash. It can't do nothing better than I could do. Nothing.
What?
Babs, you better than the rose.
Super way better than the rose, okay?
Who can attest to this?
Pull up. I mean, I ain't no
Who, me?
I'm not no slore,
no,
but
I'm about to say, girl, don't take me for a good time, baby. I'll pull up just to see.
That was Shay talking about you.
I'm not here for a long time, but a good time, honey.
But Angelea, you say you like the rose.
I got it in red and pink.
And is there is there a difference between the tone of the skin?
No. So what happened was, me and my sister, we went to the adult store. This was like maybe like a year or 2 years ago. Went to the adult store, and I went in there to go buy some incense. And the clerk was like, you ain't here about no goddamn incense.
Mm-hmm.
Right, faking in front. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna try this out, whatever, because I never had like a toy or anything like that. And I was like, well, I'm on this like abstinence journey, ain't had none, and but a woman we got needs, you know what I mean? So I ended up buying a pink one, and then I thought I lost it. So I had to go back to the store, and I bought a red one. But I ended up finding the pink one. Mm-hmm.
Well, anything seemed good when you ain't have it in a long time. You
All I'm
know.
gonna say, baby, setting 3 is that girl. 3. I done seen talks about it on Twitter about how setting 3, and I'm like,
Well, ladies, I am setting 3. I am the setting 3. Okay,
Oh,
there's no 1, there's no 2. I'm off the rip. Okay, it's 3, 4, and 5 with me.
ooh, baby, can it 6'9" too?
Oh yes, I could go
Oh.
there.
I'm 6'9". Mm.
And
I think I got like settings on it. Oh, small legs.
I'm sorry, y'all. Yo, that took me out. Okay, y'all, we gotta get serious. Okay, listen.
Nasty.
Before we get into the things of the things, I want to thank you guys so much for joining the exclusive classroom on tonight. Okay, we are talking all things America's Next Top Model, starring our resident professor, Angelea Preston. Okay. Before we get into the things, I must let you know that this live is brought to you by Jacked, the leading LGBTQ plus app in the entire world. The link is available right now in the chat and in the description. Check out this ad right now. What the fuck?
Just open the app, what you want, it's up to you. Friends are more, no surprise. Your world, your rules, your time. Only one app with the vibes. All hours, no disguise. Real connection, no replies. Left on red. If it clicks, let it ride. If it don't, next five. Jack got all the guys. College just screech up, twinking more late nights. New vibe. Jack.
Oh, I'm about to go crazy on that app. What?
Oliver, we can't hear you. Babs, you can hear him.
I said, now what was y'all problem? What's so funny?
No, I'm saying I'm about to go crazy on that app. I ain't even
Jack,
know about that app.
Grinder. It's a method to the madness. He asking about roses.
I ain't even know about the app, honey.
Babs.
Ladies, my Mercedes, hold 4 in the back too if you're fat.
Babs, we gonna make you a Jacked app.
Let's get it.
Wait, so Jack is for the ladies too?
It's finna be.
Oh, it's fitting to be.
Start doing promos for Grinder too.
Oh, well, listen. This, I don't know where this live just came from. I don't know what y'all got on y'all tonight. But I'm not here for it, okay?
You want to talk about roses, okay? I should have knew this as soon. You talking about the rose thing, blah blah blah. Okay, now it's the sponsorship by Jacked. What the fuck? We starting out raunchy tonight,
baby. Y'all got it going on. Listen, and Top Model still to this day has it all going on. Listen. If you have been sleeping under a rock, baby, you are surely missing out because the America's Next Top Model doc on Netflix has taken the world by storm, okay? And we have our resident Cycle 17 original motherfucking winner in the building to get into the things of the things. So much is going on, excuse me, in the Top Model streets, and I have my girls here to get into it, okay? Listen, the doc, Tyra Banks, the judges, the girls are fighting. The comments are ablaze. Oliver is here to get into the motherfucking tea. Let's get into it. And so, Babs, I want to ask you first, right? Have you seen the doc, and what has been your reaction to all of this?
I definitely seen the doc twice.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love the doc. I felt like it should have been more episodes because we had 20 plus seasons, honey. And I felt like it should have been more episodes. But I love the doc. Shout out to Tyra Banks, the boss, period. Like, I don't care what nobody's saying out here. That's just what I stand on, period. Like, when I watched her walk and pitch them, going out and pitch them that show. It was her idea. She went out and pitched it. Sounds like me. You feel me? So shout out to the boss, Big T.
A hustler.
Definitely a hustler. Babs, you being a part of MTV's Making the Band, how do you compare your experience with what the top model girls are experiencing right now?
I don't really think it's kind of like the same.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot different. I think, them living together. I think they were in an audition process the whole season. That's how I felt. Like you audition, like, cause you're basically competing until you win. Our audition process was season 1. Once you made it, and then it was. So I feel like my first season, I could relate to the top model show. Being with all of these people, you don't know them, you got to live in a house with them, because it was competing throughout that whole season to make the band. So I definitely could relate to that. And it's crazy. I can't even imagine being in a house full of women. I'm so glad that I did Making the Band. Like making a band, because it would have been good and bad for me. I'm gonna say that, good and bad, right? But like, girl, I can't even imagine, right? Because it's so many layers to that. Multiple girls in a house.
You and Sarah ever have googly eyes at each other, like cabin
Oh.
fever?
No, because Sarah's not my type.
Oh,
Like, just because you're pretty and beautiful, it don't make you my type. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, she's not my type. So that's my sis for real.
okay. Her sis and not her scissor. Okay,
Yeah,
I
not my
love it.
scissor. No.
Okay,
Sarah wasn't eating no fish. She wasn't eating no fish. She was a sausage girl. Okay,
No tilapia.
like that.
Okay.
Well, it was a lot. Well, according to y'all, T and the Making the Band streets, it was a lot of sausage girls in that penthouse. Okay.
Listen. It was a lot of sausages on rolls going on in there, but shout out to Sarah, the beautiful Sarah, but I definitely wasn't smashing. It wasn't none of that.
Angelea. Okay, I am so grateful to call you friend. So grateful to have you here on my platform, and of course getting into the things of the things. And I'm about to put you in a hot seat, girl. I first want to know, off rip, what is your reaction to this Netflix doc that has taken the world by storm?
I loved it too. I feel like I'm in agreement with Babs. I felt like it deserved way more than 3 episodes. For me, I feel like they just touched the surface. As someone who was on 3 cycles, there's so many more stories they could have touched on, not even just with me, just with a lot of the girls. Because, for a lot of us, it wasn't easy after we got off the show. You know what I mean? And like for the girls that did speak, I ain't gonna say girls, the women, okay? Because we all ladies now, we are women, we grown, right? I feel like it only scratched the surface. Like I need me 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and in the next one y'all include me, okay? Because I knew this documentary was happening. I didn't know like how it was supposed to come together, how it was told to me by the executive producer when she reached out to me. Shout out to Vanessa, by the way, who's also a journalist like myself. She explained it as initially was the documentary was gonna talk about the friendships that Top Model created, the sisterhood, because as much as like the negativity and all the stuff, that's what people love to talk about. We all formed friendships after the show, and some of the girls I still talk to this day, and them is my sisters for life, right? So I was like, oh, it'll be cute. It'll be cute to talk about this, because every time I'm talking about it, I'm always talking about the bad stuff that didn't happen, all the bullshit that didn't happen after, so it's nice to actually recognize, like, and talk about the positive things that happened, because there was positive stuff that happened for me, so there was good experiences as well as bad. So I was like, yeah, sure, this is cute, I like it. So long story short, I had filmed the documentary series, Dirty Rotten Scandals. I filmed that around the same time. And because I signed the contract, I couldn't do the Netflix one. But I saw a few of the girls that are in the E one also did Netflix. So I was like, shit, did they not have a contract or did they say fuck that contract? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm about to get to the money. I'm about to, do what I gotta do. But that just wasn't in the cards for me. So yeah.
Do you feel like you missed out on the doc after now seeing it?
No. Initially I did. And like, Oliver, remember like when I had first told you that it was happening?
Girl, yes.
Remember, I was like, dang, I feel like I missed out on the opportunity because it's Netflix. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a huge platform. Like, Netflix is that girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, no, it's not. It just wasn't meant for you. Don't even feel like that is that way. You know what I mean? So
girl, I had to coach you off a ledge, baby.
Because I was like, God damn, Netflix. Oh my God. Right?
I said, girl.
Like, yes, for real. But then like, I watched it and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed that they didn't touch on what happened to me at all. I was like, dang, not even like, a mention, because that was like a scandal. Like, true top model fans know that, the disqualification. You know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna talk about this, so not even a mention, but I understand from a journalistic aspect of it. That's a documentary, right? And it's probably something that Tyra and Ken do not want to talk about at all, right? And I know for a fact Ken don't want to talk about it, right? He don't want to talk about that shit at all. So it's like, you don't have Angelea here. We can't question her. And maybe they did ask Tyra and Ken about it, and they were like, no, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to, you know what I mean? So it's like, you don't have the elephant in the room to tell my side. So I understand it. I got it, so I don't feel the way about it now. I'm glad the girls are getting their shine. I'm so happy. I keep saying girls, as I just said, I'm happy the women are getting their shine because they deserve it.
Yes.
They deserve it. Absolutely. And yes, come on, Ebony, period. And I just love that. I feel like it's like, because the way social media is now, that now, like, they could potentially start getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and increasing followers, monetizing. And this is stuff that a lot of us didn't have before because social media wasn't that big. So I'm very happy to see what's going to come. And also being in media myself, helping to give the girls, my ANTM sisters, the opportunity, even though I'm in a local news, don't shit on local news. Happy to give them the platform they deserve as well, because I've been seeing the judges been going on press tour, honey, and I suspect a few of the girls that participated in the documentary is like, why we not doing this? You know what I mean? Like, y'all needed us to do this documentary, and we not going on Sherry's show. We not on Entertainment Tonight. They not interviewing us. You know what I mean? Save some space for them, because their stories are the reason why are what made the doc. Like, it's good to hear a production aspect and from, the source, but also this wouldn't have happened without Shandy, without Kenya, without Bree, without Ebony, without Dion, Whitney. Who else? Am I missing somebody?
All of the girls who have ever been a part of that show wouldn't have happened without any of y'all.
Exactly. So let's let them, and Shannon, let's let them get their shine. And Giselle, let's let them get their shine, because they deserve it. They deserve it, because it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy for a lot of us. I don't mean to sound so serious, but I can be passionate when it comes to stuff like that.
No, go ahead, Babs. Come on.
Well, let me just say this pertaining to why I think the judges are doing like a press run. First of all, a lot of the stuff that they're being asked is about the messy stuff. And because they were there season after season after season, you know, that is one of the reasons why they're choosing to interview them
Of course.
versus, you know, the girls. And they are talking about messy stuff. And when we get on that, I get on that too, because I got something to say about that.
Of course. And I understand. Just so let me just, for context, Nigel and Mr. J, before the documentary came out, they had a shared live. It was on Nigel's Instagram, and it was the day before the documentary came out, February 16th. They was on live at February 15th, and Nigel explained you know, what the documentary was originally supposed to be. So this is like, it's ever changing, right? Because what I was told by the producer, by the EP, was something totally different. This is not how it originally was supposed to start out. It was supposed to start out about a documentary about Miss J's life, and then it morphed into about the show. So I don't know in the timeline of when it was brought to me about, you know, the friendships, but maybe when they started talking to a lot of the women, and they found out, you know, some fucked up shit really happened, you know, like we got to change, and we got to change how we were about to go about this, because this is not, you know what I mean? I don't know, but I just know that with stuff, it changes. And so I get it. It's coming from the perspective of them, because they were involved in the show. But at the same time, the show wouldn't have happened without the contestants and without the women that went on the show and made y'all a shit ton of money and gave y'all opportunities that we would love to have. And what I mean by that is Jay had a makeup line. Like, they became household names, okay? They became celebrities. They their incomes were extended tenfold. You know, everyone knew who they were. Maybe people knew who Nigel was in the fashion sense, as far as like in the industry as a fashion photographer, but he really people knew who he was more because of the show. Okay. Same thing for Miss J. So those opportunities that you guys got, that platform that you guys got, that should have also been afforded to us, you know? So y'all were raised to the platform that most of us coming on that show also wanted to be raised to. Because for me, I didn't come on that show to be a reality star. Because that's not why I came on the show. I came on the show to have a legitimate career. And yes, I tried out for cycle 12. And yes, 1 through 11 already, you know, happened. And you say, okay, there's already 11 cycles and we've only heard from a handful of girls, or, you know, only very few are successful. But you always think, I'm her, I'm that bitch. I know I have the goods. I know my hustle. I know what I can do with it. And then you find out, bitch, you done got bamboozled too. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's all I'm saying.
I love your honesty, Angelea, and I really do appreciate it. And I first of all want to tell you how proud I am of you right now for
thank you.
For verbalizing how you feel. I really am very, very proud of you.
Because that's real. Because I'm gonna be honest, after cycle 14, a network called me and asked me to do another reality show, and I won't say which one it is because the reality show is not existed anymore. And at that time, reality TV still wasn't as big as it is now, right? And so I was like, I don't know if I really want to do this, because I really want to have a career. Like, I really want to model and just pound the pavement and walk the catwalk and be a supermodel. So I said no. I turned it down because that's not what I wanted. Looking like today, I mean, the reality TV scene is killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, girls, guys, everybody doing what they want on multiple shows. But it just for me at that time, I was just like, nah, I legitimately want to have a career. I didn't come on this show to just be a reality star. I wanted to be a model, a runway high fashion model. I was trying to not get out of bed for anything less than $10,000 a day. Okay. Bitch. Very Linda Evangelista vibes. Okay.
Up in this thing.
Period.
Can I ask you a question? Were you modeling before you auditioned for the show?
Nope. Nope. I absolutely nope, because you know, New York City's the place to model. You know, the high fashion runway. Just Buffalo just is not the type. There just wasn't a market for it, for the type of modeling I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to walk for the high end fashion shows, the runways. Like, I wanted to be like Iman, like Tyra, um, shoot, Naomi. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be Agnes Dean. All these, whoo, models. Okay, and you can't do that here. So it's like, you know, but I always knew, because I was tall, skinny, you know, I got teased about it growing up. You know, you grow up how we grow up. I mean, Babs, I feel like me and you probably grew up similar, like urban area, you know what I'm saying? Like just my type of beauty in our community with the black men is not looked upon, you know, like, because I don't have a fat ass, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm tall, I'm skinny, I'm not curvy. So I got picked on a lot for it. And I knew I was beautiful, but being around that type of energy and people telling me, well, you know, if you gain this amount of weight, or, you know, if your butt was big, or blah, 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 you'd be the whole package. That weighs on your self-esteem. That makes you feel like, well, damn, maybe I'm not good enough. You know what I'm saying? And so when I applied to Top Model, and when I got on the show, they were praising me for stuff that people tease me about. You know what I mean? They made me feel confident in my skin. You know what I'm saying? They made me want to have more confidence in myself, because I wasn't confident because of my body type, because of the environment I grew up in, and because of what people always had to say. Shit, I'm still stick skinny, you know what I'm saying? But I don't give a fuck. This is how I was made. And you don't like it, I don't give a damn. Shit, because I still go to sleep at night. Lovely.
Good linen.
Okay.
Period. Good
On
headboard.
on my
Good
$3,000
headboard. What?
on my $3,000 mattress.
Let a
What?
bitch know. What, ho?
What?
go.
One size short, one size firm. Don't even play with my good sis like that.
But hold up, y'all, hold on. My $3,000 mattress that I'm still paying off. Ooh. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gotta like that, okay? Bitch got bills. Okay? A bitch finances is not in motherfucking order, okay? I'm not fake. I'm not front on that shit, okay? I still gotta pay this motherfucker off, but it feels nice as hell sleeping on this shit, okay?
You know,
reality.
Go ahead, baby.
Reality TV at that time was a totally different time, right? A lot of people did not take people serious that came from reality TV, especially these type of competition shows. These were new, right? One of the reasons why I asked, were you modeling before you got on the show? A lot of for me, I come from that era, reality TV, the early 2000s, and I done had to rap so many times when I got off that camera to prove, because you know, it was people that was like, oh, you know, oh, you from that show. And I'm like, yeah, but I rap. You know, I was rapping before I got on the show. I had a manager before I got on the show. I was performing. I had records. Like, so I was a artist, right? And so that's how I stood on that. But I also understood that even the Kardashians, that was during the time people didn't fuck with Kim Kardashian. They like, oh, this is you know what I'm saying? Nobody really dealt with reality TV like that. So you would have to prove yourself when the cameras go off. That's one thing that Diddy told us. Like, when these cameras go off, you're gonna have to prove yourself tenfold, because like, people are watching you on a show. And then for me, if, let's just say, if I'm an agency or whatever, like, I don't know, like Tyra, I don't know how hands-on she worked with y'all, but if it was a girl that walked in there and she been modeling and for years. And then, one of the girls from Top Model came on there that probably had training for a few months. I don't know if I would pick her versus the girl that already been shaking and moving. You know what I mean? And because it wasn't social media where people cared about your numbers or your followers and your views. Now it's a whole different ball game. Like, we don't care if you've been modeling for 5 years. Homegirl over here got 5 million views, 5 million followers. We booking her.
Yeah.
And like, that's what the game is now.
Did you feel like, Babs, when you got off after your season aired, making a band, right? And then like, did you feel like there was like a stigma with, people like not wanting to work with you because you was on that show, like, or just people coming up to you after and kind of feeling like, you know, um what you doing now that you ain't on the show? You know what I mean? Because I experienced that. Like, I experienced people being cruel to me um after the show. Was not the people of the show. I'm talking about like just strangers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I experienced that after, and it was just it's very weird. Like, did you experience that coming off of reality TV?
No, that wasn't really my experience. When I came off, like, after doing the show, people was like, "We miss you, and when you going back on TV, what's going on?" It was like, "What's happening? How can we support you? What you doing?" That was my experience. I felt like not everybody from my group had that experience. I lived in New York City. I'm from New York. I was able to grind, make it happen. I was doing music. So I was like, all right, I got a new manager. We're going to do shows. I'm putting out mixtapes and doing videos. Like, I was able to keep reinventing myself and keep pushing, especially being in the city that I was from. And I ain't give off that type of, I don't think I gave off that type of energy where people like, "Oh, well, what are you doing now?" I'm like, "Bill, you should have been like, what?" Like, I can't even imagine. What? Like, bitch, I'm doing everything that you want to do, wish you could do, could never do. Okay.
Oh,
What is you
Let a
talking
bitch
about?
know.
Period. So that's what it is. Like, all them thousands of people stood on that line to be on Top Model, and you got picked. So for the people that didn't have the heart and the courage and the drive to go do it, they're gonna sit back and try to judge you and say what they would have done in a situation they never was in, don't know nothing about, will never
I know
get
that's
picked.
right.
You are not the one. You never will be the one. Okay,
Yikes.
so it's okay for them to feel that way. You don't know how they could ever feel because you're never not the one. You feel me? So
can I tell y'all? The one time, this was like after, like long after Cycle 17, and I was doing my liquor promotions, which I still do now for a side hustle, because baby, journalism ain't paying what it ain't doing numbers unless you Gail King, or you know what I mean. But I do it because I love it. But I was doing liquor promotions, going to bars and stuff, and I seen this one girl, and she was like, "Weren't you on America's Next Top Model?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then she was like, I auditioned for that show. I'm signed to an agency now. And she was just like, her attitude was just real like, yeah, bitch, I'm signed with an agent in New York City, and I didn't need to go on that show. Like she looked down on me, you know what I mean? Because I was up there. Do you want to try this a shot of Jack? And it's just that it be that energy. I feel like sometimes some girls who did apply and they felt like that I took their spot. Bitch, it was never your spot. It was always my spot. That's why I'm here and you're not.
girl, she did not look down on you, honey. You better believe that. She was hating.
Hating.
Jealousy.
Jealous.
Watching the show during your season, wishing she was you. That's how it goes. Yo, I was dating somebody
Yikes.
after months of dating them. And now we're like in a relationship. Told me that they auditioned for making the band
Oh.
And what happened?
for the same season that I was on. And it blew my mind. And it was very weird to me because I was like, yo, you hate me, right? Because you auditioned for my spot. You a rapper. You auditioned for my spot. And now you messing with me. We in a relationship. You never told me that you auditioned for making a band? That's so weird.
Weird.
And
Yeah.
we're trying to say things like, "Oh, I'm glad I didn't make the show." Girl, bye. That's a lie.
That's a motherfucking lie.
The lies.
I want to have a little fun. I love where this conversation is going. And again, Angelea, thank you so much for your honesty, and Babs, the way you commentate. It's always perfect. So, Angelea, I want to go back to earlier where you said you feel like the judges right now may be taking the forefront of this top model conversation, which honestly has been a common thing I've heard in my chats with you all, where you guys feel like the show was more about Tyra and the judges and everything else, and not really about creating a top model and giving women a chance. Is it safe to say you would agree that you feel like that cycle is repeating itself?
Yes. Like, I feel like it's like a hamster wheel, like the cycle continues. So what I will say is, somebody mentioned on Instagram, they asked, they said to Mr. J, or I think it was on his account or something, and was like, y'all sure is going on this press run and milking this, and you know, they called it out, and he was like, well, Netflix is the one that is paid to come out and do this promo, and you know, and it's like, okay, Netflix is doing it, okay, so how about get some of the ladies that y'all use, you know what I mean? Like, they still deserve to shine. Yes, like I said, production is from the production experience, but you wouldn't have a show without the contestants who made the show what it was as well. So,
okay, can I play devil's advocate?
Yeah.
Okay, just for fun. Just for fun. So I've been telling the girls that I'm still connected with from Top Model that now is the time to be outside in whatever way possible that you possibly can. Be outside. And I even had to have a pep talk with my own self and be like, boy, if you don't get outside right now, like, get outside right now. Like, in the Bible, they talk about manna raining from heaven. Right now, manna is raining from heaven. And for, you know, my more current people in the Players Club, when Trixie brought her fat ass down there, she was like, you don't hear that, ladies? It's money upstairs.
Okay.
Baby, it's raining men in this thing. And so I personally feel like, going back to being serious, babe, Blue, all you do is spin records.
Trixie and Ronnie, Lord Jesus.
Gonna be trouble. All right, for real. For real. Okay, so I feel like right now is the perfect time for anybody who's ever been connected to Top Model.
Y'all. I'm sorry. Be right back.
No, you're good, Babs. I feel like right now is the perfect time for anybody who's connected to Top Model to be outside right
Oliver,
now.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Mm-mm.
Can you hear me now?
Nope.
Can you hear me now?
Nope.
Okay, talk right fast. I don't know what happened. Talk right fast.
Oh. Well, hey, y'all. Babs, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You might have to go leave and come back in.
Child, maybe I said too damn
Angelea,
much.
is it you?
Okay.
Babs, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Tyra, we bind you. We bind you. We bind you from doing harm. Harm to yourself, harm to others, and harm to our Wi-Fi. Tyra Lamb motherfucking Banks. I bind you, bitch, from doing harm. Harm to yourself, harm to others, and harm to our Wi-Fi. Okay. Now, Tyra, I've been sparing you, girl, for the longest. Don't bring your ass over here fucking up my shit, okay? Leave my Wi-Fi alone.
Is we jumping on the Tyra hate train? I ain't jumping on the Tyra hate.
Now, I'm about to about my motherfucking Wi-Fi. Now, lay low, Tyra.
You better lay low.
Okay, no, for real. Okay, for real. Y'all, I'm just playing. But being devil's advocate right now, I feel like right now is the perfect time for all of y'all to be outside, right? And I also feel like the climate of today is so different from yesterday, wherein now you can self-start yourself. And I'll reference people like Kenya. Kenya has always been out here as it relates to modeling, but because now Top Model has gotten this new wave everything she's already done, is currently doing, has been magnified like 1,000 times to where her modeling school is seen more. And so I feel like whatever anybody wants to do, they should be doing, and not necessarily waiting on a machine. Yeah. I do feel like now is the time. And I feel like, and I want to be compassionate, and I will be compassionate, because again, everybody don't know everything to do, right? Call Oliver, call somebody you know to get some ideas. Girls listening, people connected to girls that are listening that will know, like, now's the time. Like, post your content. I've been seeing girls post their reels, telling their stories, get your monetization, get your followers, post, y'all could be going live talking about old episodes. Some of y'all girls get together and like dissect the episodes amongst yourselves. Do it on your social media, do it on your TikTok. Make it longer than a minute and 10 seconds, please, so we can get monetized. All right, so they can place ads longer than a minute and 11 seconds, please, for Oliver. If it's on TikTok, if it's on Facebook, it'd be 30 seconds. That's fine. But now is the time. And so by saying that, I also will say, for anybody who feels like they missed out on anything, they didn't get a chance to speak, they wasn't seen, their story wasn't heard, I feel like if you don't even get up and put up any initiative yourself during this time, it's your fault.
Yeah, now is the time, because Babs, you can hear Babs. I cannot hear Babs. I cannot hear you.
I can hear you.
I can hear Babs.
Why the fuck?
Tyra, we bind you.
Oh Lord,
yeah.
We bind you.
Because I don't feel like Netflix.
Oh my God, what?
Netflix owes anybody anything.
Should I try to go out and come back in?
Yeah, you might.
Yes, yeah. Try to go. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Netflix don't owe anybody anything. Any of the girls anything. Like, I wear two hats. I'm an artist and I'm a producer. So I'm looking at it from both sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, Netflix didn't do Top Model. They producing a documentary on Top Model. And so, like, yeah, they're going to send who they want out to go run promo. They, like, these girls got to get up and chase the bag. Like, girl, go print some t-shirts out and model your t-shirts and sell them. Like, it's so many ways out here. Go live, go live, go on Bigo. Like, even Bigo, TikTok, Bigo, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's over there. Holla at me. I go live with you. You know what I'm saying? I go live with some of y'all ladies.
Level 3.
You gotta get to the bag, because don't nobody owe y'all nothing.
Yeah. I personally feel as though there is trauma and things to be discussed, and maybe there is a conversation about what could be done to make amends with the things that have happened. But I feel like now is the perfect time for these girls to take ownership of y'all's story, take ownership of your story, and change it from being a victim to a survivor, somebody who won, not somebody who lost. Like, get out there and get it. There, never in the history of TV media, as long as I have been alive on this earth, it ain't been that long, have I seen a show that has lasted so long in the news, like America's Next Top Model. Like, the staying power of this show is freaking amazing, which, no shade. Now, Tyra, I'm gonna give you this one, girl. Tyra, I'm gonna give you this one. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all hoes got to say about that lady. We is all, now she do need her ass whooped by some stuff. We gonna get you, Tyra. We gonna get you just a little bit. We gonna tug on that wig glue just a little bit. We gonna get you. We gonna love you, but we gonna get you. But no tea, no shade. None of us will be back to work right now if that bitch didn't decide to put on her good lace front and leave her ice cream in Australia and sit down in the chair.
And don't forget the trench coat.
And baby wrapped up. So we can drag Tyra all we want, but all of us, from the judges all down to Miss Oliver on the internet, is back to work because that woman has spoken up.
Yeah, the reason why, like, it has like this new life, and it's been the talk for a while, and certainly because my numbers have gone up on social media, in addition to my sister Bree, which we will get into, is because Tyra decided to sit down. If Tyra wasn't a part of this documentary, people will be talking about it, but not at this scope, not at this level. So Tyra sitting down is Tyra taking accountability. You understand? Because she ain't have to. She ain't have to.
She been telling y'all to kiss her ass for all these years. I think
She
she would
needs
have
to
been
take
A-okay.
accountability for Ebony here, though. I'm sorry. I love Tyra down. She is a boss. You know, I will say that, right? But that right there, because we, like, you know, with good and bads, with everything. Like, that was wrong.
As a
And
black, yeah.
with that hair thing and cutting her hair. And the reason I say that is because Tyra will tell you that she came from an era where sometimes she was the only black girl in the room. And they didn't know how to do her hair. She didn't like it. They was racist to her. They didn't treat her nice. They didn't know how to do her makeup. And so now you got this black girl, and being that I'm a producer, there's no way you just sat up there and said that. Y'all talked about this behind the scenes. Y'all messed her here. Now I don't think Ebony was like, oh, Tyra should have called me. Tyra not your friend. She don't got to do all of that and call you and be like, oh, I'm so sorry about your hair. But
I love the nuance.
she shouldn't have told you you were ashy on national TV in front of all of these YTs. She shouldn't have said that to you. Like, that bothered me.
Can I ask a question? We playing devil's advocate, and I love this. I love what's going on right now between us. Can we say Tyra was ignorant?
No.
Nah.
Like, I was a kid during that time. Did y'all know at that age y'all shouldn't be calling another black person ashy on TV or in front of people? That was like a known thing.
Especially a darker skinned woman. Yeah, absolutely. No,
Babs, during your time of television, because Ebony was on TV the same time you were. Was that like a thing? I'm just asking. I don't got no opinion.
No. I mean, look. Back then, it was like, hey, yo. Like, you know, it wasn't like, oh, my God, she's black and she's telling this black girl she's ashy. No, because I was younger and my brain wasn't fully developed. Okay? Wasn't fully developed yet. And now with my fully developed brain, I'm able to say, yo, Tyra, you wild out, Tyra. And at least say that. Like, you know, I think even when she was like, well, could I have done some things differently? Like, you know, she touched on it, but that was a little bit much for me. And that was it. A lot of things I don't blame her. I mean, it's production. I don't see why Miss J and Jay was upset with her when I feel like she had every right to be upset with him. You know, like, I put you on and then you send me an email talking about you booked up over here and you about to go. Like, is you stupid or dumb? Like, what are you doing? Like, and then you
I love the nuance, Babs. Come on.
Yeah, we not even playing that. Like, yo, dead ass, she put him on. Like, I put you on this show. The only reason why these people want to book you is because of me. What do you mean you leaving me? You leaving me?
But is that fair? Is that fair?
Yes.
Because I experienced something like that too. I ain't gonna say the name. But I had somebody who was like, bitch, I put you on. Ho, where's you going? And the moment I left them, they've been mad at me ever since.
Yeah, if we working together and I put you on and we a good team, we do great work together, I need you.
Why couldn't that man go on and do his own thing? He didn't want to be there no more.
The show wasn't going to last forever. He could have went on and did his own thing when the show was over. We are in a contract. We are working. I'm not going to put you on for you to go over there and leave me. Like, what is that? Like, no.
But Babs, I don't think it was working for him no more. So he had to stay. He had to sacrifice what he felt for this bitch's benefit.
It was yes, because I put you on. I sacrificed. Listen, it was a million makeup artists. It's okay. It was one Tyra Banks. All right. I put you on. I put you on. Period. Leaving me in the middle of everything that's going on. What do you mean?
But I'm being mistreated, Babs.
How is this not working for you?
Who was being mistreated?
I'm just playing devil's advocate. Jay said at the time when his contract was done, he wanted to go. He didn't want to do that shit no more. He was ready to go.
He wasn't being mistreated.
he was
He
being
never said he was being mistreated.
Yeah, so what are we
Yeah,
and let me just add on to that, Babs, because if you're my friend and the way in this documentary, you know, they done laid together in the bed, you know, like besties and came up with concepts and don't send me no email. You call
Email.
me. You call me.
But
You
I'm saying,
text me.
I guess I've heard his
You got my
chats and interviews. He said like it was a lot of stuff going on with production and him at that time. I'm just filling in the blanks. I ain't taking up for the man. I promise I'm not.
But you also said this. Y'all built such a friendship, and this was your friend. You're not gonna call your friend.
You sending me an email. You got my number.
You're gonna email me and then got the nerve to say, all she did was say, I'm disappointed in you. You lucky she said that, because I wouldn't have said nothing. It would have been up for you.
Babs,
up for you.
Babs, he said she took 3 days to respond.
Okay? I wouldn't have responded at all.
3 days to respond. If you are my friend, if we are kikiing like that, and you know, then I deserve a phone call. I deserve a text message. I don't deserve no damn email. You talking about you want to go on your way, because I respect you. You want to go on a greener and bigger pastures, but that's a conversation that if we cool like that, you call me and you tell me, or you text me. You know, don't send me no email. You know what I mean?
Facts.
If we so close.
Then talking about, I was upset because they told everybody we was fired. Yes, get your ass out of here. Pack him up. He was fired. He ain't making nothing sweet for you. You're trying to leave me.
Let his gray hair go, Babs.
Yeah, let's make everything look good. We're a family, you lying ass nigga.
Let his gray hair go, Babs.
No.
You trying to leave me? We
lying ass. You was trying to lie to the people too, so you trying to leave Tyra in, lie to the people. Okay. Nah.
Baby, when I tell you I miss this bullshit right here.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling none of that at all. Okay. No.
Oh my God. Okay. So y'all are really rearranging my whole script tonight, but I love it. And I am enjoying this conversation right now. So let's jump into this, because I do want to talk about Jay, right? So Jay, as many know, is the platform that gave me the catalyst to start my entire ANTM chats, right? Angelea, you were there, you saw it go down. I just so happened to get the opportunity to go live with him, and from there I started doing the chats. And so I always have to thank him for being, because this probably would not be if it were not for him laying that foundation. In no way taking up for him, right? Because I don't know, Jay, you know, he cool, he's nice, but I'm not taking up for him. I just like this conversation, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit. So in his story, he talks about Tyra kind of like, according to him, mistreating him. There were some issues he had going on with Kim Mock. My fans out there, fans of Top Model who watched Jay's chat, remember he talked about him going back and forth with Kim Mock. I just heard him say he wanted to leave his contract, and the network was basically like, if you leave, we're gonna blacklist you out of this whole entire industry. So my question to y'all, right? My question to y'all is he not also a victim in this situation?
No. Absolutely not. Fuck is you talking about? They treated me so bad. Niggas put you on. You over here complaining? You on one of the biggest shows on television and you complaining? How did you go back and forth with the producer, the executive producer anyway? You a makeup artist. How does that even happen? How is the makeup artist going back and forth with the executive producer?
I'ma always go back to that. The point of y'all all done got opportunities that the Top Model should have been afforded as well. We was out here struggling, you know, being blacklisted because we went on the show. Y'all heard Danielle say it. She won. And she said she had a conversation with Tyra years later saying that I knew you wouldn't get opportunities because of the show, and I did nothing about it. So, you know, the stigma has always been there when you're on Top Model. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of us were doomed as soon as the last episode aired. You know what I'm saying? So like, y'all not the victims in this. And I'm not a victim either, because I'm happy as hell with the way everything has turned out, because I'm walking in my purpose. But I'm
come on, Angelea. Come on, baby.
I'm just trying to like state like facts. Like, y'all not victims, because y'all all benefited. All the judges benefited. Y'all became household names. You know, the bag was increased. The opportunities came flowing. So none of y'all were victims. You know what I mean? So let's not do that. And I don't know if y'all saw it, but Kelly Catrone, who was the judge later in one of the seasons, you know what Kelly Catrone said?
Bitch, what?
Kelly Catrone then hopped on social media and said that Mr. J was not a makeup artist. Tyra picked him up off the Mac counter in Toronto.
Mr. Mac Man arguing with the executive producer. How dare you?
So
how dare you? See what happens when you put people on and they head get too big, and now you feel like now you think you Tyra? You ain't Tyra.
Now, let me say this. I did see video of him on set, Lady Marmalade, doing Maya's makeup. And that was before Top Model ever became a thing. So I do believe he is a makeup artist. And baby, the way he beat my face for All Stars, the final cover girl, that final cover girl picture, baby, Mr. J beat the fuck out of my face.
And he was only able to beat your face for cover girl because of Tyra Banks, okay?
That photo?
Period. Yes, honey. He was only able to give you that because of Tyra.
And that's not how my makeup originally looked. He had to fix what the original makeup artist did because it just wasn't good. And baby,
put that picture up again, yo. You bad, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
Level 3, Angelea. Level 3.
What? Wait a minute. Hold on. What the fuck is going?
Not me. That's my good sis. I'm not gonna do my good. I'm just saying to my fellas out here. My sis is beautiful. You feel me?
Thank you. From one queen to another. Thank you. Cause you're beautiful too. And I love you. I love you. And I always talk so good about you. And I talk you up all the time. I'm like, I know Babs. Swear.
And I love you too. And I do the same thing. Or my mama. When this Top Model, didn't I ask you? I said, you want this?
You did. Yup. You did. You did. I'm getting all chills and shit. But I will say, I don't think Tyra picked him up off the Mac.
Yeah, like dang, Babs, how we just gonna strip the man of all his accomplishments?
He's because you don't play with the black woman like that. Who put you on, put you in position, and then you talking about, oh, I want to leave, and go do what? Go do what? I will break 2 of your fingers, and you won't be able to do no makeup.
Babs, what?
Next Top Model, which he was the host of for several seasons, which was an opportunity that Tyra Banks and being on America's Next Top Model.
Oh my God, y'all let this man's gray hair go.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna let it go, but don't ever play with Tyra. You out here doing press runs like she owe you something. Talking about, oh, she never want to talk about me when people ask her, why would she? You are not a factor. Why do Tyra Banks need to talk about you? Are you kidding me? She's talking about her 25 different flavors of ice creams, not you.
She's thinking about her next hot ice cream innovation, okay, in the land down under.
Bitch,
she out there with kangaroos and shit.
Come up with kangaroo ice cream flavor, okay? Okay, she ain't thinking about nothing that she done flew in. Just said, let me get this shit over with because they doing this shit without me. And got on the jet and went right back to Australia to her ice cream shop.
Shout out to over 525 people watching us live right now.
Y'all.
Y'all are showing out tonight. And
we here.
listen, we have so many other things to get into, right? So guys, we are getting into the recent Top Model tea, okay? Please not be mistaken that I'm not being on my job, baby. We got to get into the things of the things, okay, with Lisa. Angelea, why are you laughing?
You know,
and the back and forth that's going on with her, with Bree, down in the comments, baby. There's so many things going on in the Top Model world that we have to get into. and we will get into it after this commercial break.
Oh,
Okay.
break. And it brought,
Right quick.
Brought to you by Jacked.
Yeah, I need to pour me a drink real quick.
Rose.
Say it one more time, Angelique. Tee it up.
Jacked. Setting 3. Rose.
Just open the app, what you want, it's up to you. Friends are more, no surprise. Your world, your rules, your time, only one app with the vibes. All hours, no disguise. Real connection, no replies. Left on red, if it clicks, let it ride. If it don't, next five. Jack got all the guys, college just screech up, twinking more late nights. New vibe. Jack.
Don't forget to get your Queen of the Ring merch at QOTRmerch.com.
Baby, CVS did what needed to be done. The epic beauty sale is happening right now. And your head in charge just got blessed with the latest and greatest survival kit for acting bad on a budget. First off, the shower. Hygiene is not optional. And thanks to CVS, I have the best products to make my clean pristine. Even trying out some new stuff. Because why not? And now my skin is popping, teeth shining, lips busting. Thanks to my extra care card. That's the real beauty hack. So don't play yourself. Enjoy $10 off when you spend $25 on beauty and personal care. Shop easy on the CVS app and act like you know. The epic beauty sale is happening right now. So go shop before I snatch it all.
Oh boy, you know.
Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for joining the Twixt exclusive live. Angela, you can't hear me? You sure? You sure? Babs, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
I can't hear you.
You sure?
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes. Yes. I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Ugh. Can y'all hear me?
Why? Let me leave and log back in, child.
Is it me or is it Angelea, y'all? Is it me or is it Angelea? It says my mic is connected. Is it me or is it Angelea? Help me out. Help me out. Help me out. Okay. You guys say you can hear me. Okay, thank you guys so much. We're gonna see with the Angelea. Angie?
Here I go. Okay.
Here I go. Babs, we back, girl.
Oh. Hey!
So we are in here, child. Y'all just don't give a fuck. It's all right. But it's fun though. It's fun. We are in here talking about America's Next Top Model. Okay, getting into the things.
Where is that?
Of the things. Here she go.
Oh, okay.
We back. We all here. We get into the things of the things. Angelea, I want to know, considering all of the raw stories we have heard over the years about America's Next Top Model from judges and most importantly, the contestants, do you feel like the Netflix doc did a good job at representing the top model story?
Yeah, I feel like that. I mean, I like the documentary. Like, you know, I feel like I said, they could have touched on a lot more stuff. They could have dug a lot deeper. But I think it did what it needed to do. And they should really consider a part 3, 4, 5, 6. How about this? We do a deep dive into every cycle because it was, what, 24 cycles? How about giving each cycle and bringing girls from, you know, every cycle on to share their stories, whether they had a good or a bad experience. You know what I mean? Because,
well, if you know a lot of these girls, then we could produce it and do it.
I don't know a lot of them. I don't know a lot, but I do know I got my girl squad that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know a girl from every cycle, but hell yeah, we could.
I know a girl from every cycle.
Y'all bossy shit. If y'all want to come up, right, Oliver, y'all ass, hold up, what the fuck? Babs, not me. That's the motherfucking top model whisper right there. It ain't me. Shit. It's too many cycles for me. I'll be busy.
You know what? I would be down to do it. You know, I would
to track all these girls down. Shit.
My only thing, if I ever did something like that, I wouldn't mind like trying to do something like that. I just would want to get at least a production deal to where I could pay y'all. Because no tea, no shade, and I'm just gonna be real. The people don't be getting paid to do these.
Or if they do get paid, it don't be what they need to get paid or what they should be paid. You know what I mean?
Again, legally. Oh.
Let me say this before we get into. So I don't know. It's this girl. I keep saying girl. Lord, this lady on TikTok, and this thing been going viral. This season, the top model been going viral. And do y'all know what I'm talking about? I don't know if y'all seen it, but it was a season for the casting. They gave photos to a group of girls that made it into the house, and then photos that were blank with the girls that didn't make it into the house, right? So the girls with the photos of their pictures were like, oh, we made it into the house. And then the girls who didn't make it into the house were all taken to another part of, thinking they about to go home. And then
Cycle 16.
Tyra popped out, was like, y'all here. So the rumor was, and I gotta find this lady's Instagram, because she was one of the girls that got the picture saying she was gonna be in the house. The rumor was that these girls were paid actors. She did a TikTok, baby, and was like, basically, we wasn't paid actors. They played in our faces.
Angela, you forgot I interviewed 3 of the girls.
And they said that.
Yeah. It's a whole live on my channel with 3 of the girls who were there on the bus.
I ain't forget. I just ain't know.
Oh.
Maybe you talked to the girl. I don't know. I'll send you her TikTok. You probably talked to her, but I was like, God damn. I was like, that's fucked up.
Oliver, we need to take all your lives and just put a documentary together with
your
lives. Here we go.
Because if you really want to get into the motherfucking team, the real motherfucking real, you know what I'm saying? The real top model team lives over here with the kid.
Yeah.
Let me say something else.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Did you feel a way because in the beginning of the documentary they showed content creators? Did you feel a way that you weren't included?
Yes.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, let me define it. Let me not say I felt a way. I can't say I felt a way like.
But you felt snubbed.
I felt like me not being there was intentional. Like once I saw other content creators be included, I was like, okay, me not being there was intentional. And I just wanted to know what was that why? Like why wasn't I included?
I mean, I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you why you shouldn't feel that way for 2 reasons. Number one, because there are women who are on the show all different cycles that are upset and feel a way they weren't asked to do the documentary. These are people that actually experience, you know what I mean, like being on the show, that have stories and were not asked. Those are the people that have the right to be feeling away because they actually were a part of the cycles. Number 2, your resume speaks for itself. Everybody been talking about it on social media. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like that the only people that should be mad are the women that did not get asked and the men that didn't get asked. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not for me. That's not your place. And this is just me speaking to you as a friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? For me, that's not your place to be upset because it was women that wasn't even asked that feel like they should have been asked to participate in the documentary and share their experiences.
But I think he was saying it because you mentioned that they brought up content creators.
Yeah, I get that.
So that part right there.
Well, of course I know. That's what I'm saying. Like I know, like you feel snubbed, and you know what I'm saying. Like, and you feel away. But that's what I'm telling you that you shouldn't feel because it's 24 cycles.
But Angelea, I'm so sorry, baby. It's really not that big of a deal for me.
But no, I'm just I know.
It's not like I ain't even trying to pop my shit. 50 million people see me a month.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if you did feel away, I'm just trying to tell you, like, that you shouldn't feel no way about it, because it's 24 cycles,
The people
12
call
girls,
me. It's
12
fine.
times what, 20 over 300 girls that been on, and all them, they all got stories to tell. You know what I'm saying? So
And they
like,
Yeah,
all
and
can't
but
they
I
come to the
never.
party. You
and they
gotta hope.
wasn't
Let me say this real
and
quick,
they
because you
wasn't
my good
included.
sis. You my good
But
sis, and I love you. But all them bitches being mad because they
Oliver
wasn't
not mad.
called. Y'all
I ain't
all
I'm
not
mad.
gonna
I'm
be
not saying that they
invited
all
to
mad.
the party. Y'all all
I'm
wasn't.
not saying that they all mad, because I don't know all 200,
No,
300 of them, but I'm just saying that I know.
Everybody can't be a part of a documentary.
Yeah, but
It
what I'm
just
saying
is
is
what
that
it
I know.
is.
What I'm saying is that I know a few of the ladies felt the way that they were not included, and that's what I'm saying. So,
why I just feel like I just
sure,
got baited into answering something.
and I'm sure that it's other, like, yes, we know that Oliver is the standard. We know that Oliver was the first doing all these top model interviews, right? We know this. We know this. Many people know this. He just said it, 50 million views. You know what I mean? There are other people that do top model content too that were also not included in the content in this in the opening credits. How they pick and choose is how they pick and choose. But what I'm saying is that it was certain girls that felt the way that they wasn't a part of the doc, and
okay,
they had,
okay.
they had every
So
right. They had every right to feel that way. That's
what I feel does not invalidate anybody else. Let's start there.
yeah. No, I'm not saying that.
So what
I'm saying
anybody is,
I just got to keep it a buck.
I
Like,
know, and I'm
because
gonna
it
keep it a
ain't
buck, and I just want to keep it a buck 50 with you because you brought it up, so I want to talk about it.
okay.
So
Well, yeah, we talking about it then.
so whether I felt the way or not, I'm entitled to feel that way because
Of course.
this entire top model conversation is about people invalidating how someone else feels. And in my space, we don't do that. You're valid for how you feel, you're valid for how you feel, and one does not outweigh the other. Everyone
Yeah.
can
So
feel that.
you saying I'm invalidating how you feel? I'm not saying
It
that.
it kind of does when you say, well, you should not feel that way because other girls were not included.
Well, I'm making a comparison, because for me it don't make sense. But for me, like, yes, I understand.
Well, I
But
first want to start off. Oliver really don't feel no way about it. I only really answer that because you asked me.
yeah,
Like I said on my live last week, nobody owes me anything in this conversation. As I say in every interview I've ever done with Top Model, I am always, because people always like to bring me up in conversation saying Oliver should have gotten this. Oliver should have been included in this. The people in the
yeah.
comments and online say all that. And I always tell everybody, listen, don't cry for me, Argentina, because I am grateful for everything I got out of this situation, considering I entered it into it not knowing any of this would be happening. And I was just enjoying the moment of connecting with y'all. So in any space, I can never feel jaded because my life is too blessed to feel that way. When you asked me that question, I said, well, if there's, let me define it. If there's something that I do feel, it was really asking the question, why was I not included when I did see other content creators included? And I'm not going to dim my light and not say that my contributions to this conversation is not at the top of this conversation, because it is. And so anybody in a producing role with a budget doing research on Top Model will automatically see Oliver Twixt. So I'm just saying, in response to your question that you brought up, I did ask, well, why wasn't I included? But I do not feel no way about, I don't feel no way. But if I did feel a way, I have a right to, and I'm not, again, I'm not invalidating nobody's experience. Everybody can feel what they feel. I'm not going to attack you for what you feel and your reasons. I'm not going to attack you, baby. You feel it. Let's feel it together. Come on.
What I say, and I'm gonna stand on what I say, is that you shouldn't feel away. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't feel away because it was girls, and I'm just saying, you shouldn't feel away, and I'm gonna stand in that, and I respect what you say, and I respect what you saying, but also I'm gonna stand in my ground, and ain't nobody gonna make me change how I'm giving it up. And what I'm
Well,
saying is,
let's thank the Lord. Oliver doesn't feel away. He don't feel away.
that's what, right. But no, because I see where this conversation going, and I'm just trying to. It's not coming from a place of trying to hurt or whatever. I'm just trying to tell you if you felt the way you shouldn't because it was girls. And I'm not saying you did, but I'm saying if you felt the way, you should not have felt the way because it was girls that participated in Top Model that wasn't asked to do it and they felt the way. They were actually a part of it. That's what I'm saying. And they should be feeling away. They have every right to feel away. That's not invalidating if you did feel away. I'm saying if you felt the way you shouldn't, and this is why you shouldn't feel away. That's what I'm saying. Period. Case closed. Let's talk about something else.
Lord,
because I said what I said.
Where did we get?
I said what I said.
What happened?
All right, all hearts and minds clear. So, Angelea, I want to know, how does your upcoming doc compare to the one we just saw on Netflix?
I don't know, but I'm about to get off this live.
Don't get off the
What's going on?
Don't leave the live.
Because I'm gonna keep it a stack. I done been on here too long, and I feel like I done said, and I don't want nothing else that I'm saying to nobody to feel a certain type of way, because I'm speaking in my truth and I'm speaking in my opinion, and that's how I feel. And
but no one has attacked you for how you feel.
Just saying, I feel like the vibe didn't change because I didn't.
The vibe is okay. I'm a big boy.
Perspective,
baby. I'm a big boy. Oliver's a big boy.
Perspective that you may not agree with, and that's fine.
And that's okay that we not agree right now. You still my friend. I still love you. You said we can move on to the next question. I've asked the next question. I'm okay. Babs, you all right?
We fine, sis. Don't
We're
leave
good.
the live. Don't
great.
get mad at me and leave the room. I'm going to follow you, honey. Don't do that to me. I'm going to follow you down. Like,
Because I'm off this live.
Don't leave.
So, I mean, I'm all hands up. Who wants to continue the live?
She want to continue. She not. Don't leave.
I do. Okay, come on, let's go.
Yeah, see?
Come on, let's go.
Let me tell you, I'm so happy that I love women, because I love to see when they act like that. I just be like, baby, don't do this to me.
No, because I don't want. Listen, because I feel like Oliver. I feel like you felt that I was trying to attack you, and baby, believe me, I love you. I love you to death. I would never. I just want you to say, not you. Don't put your.
I'm listening.
No, because you see what he did.
No, because it's sometimes hard for people to tell me what I felt and what I thought.
I know, and I'm not. No,
when you could just ask me,
baby. You just said that you did not feel away, right? You just said that. I asked the question. Did you feel away? You know what I mean? And I was just saying, if you did feel away, this is why you shouldn't. And that's why I was just trying to put it, I'm not trying to say I never want to invalidate how somebody else feel. That's not what I'm about. You feel how you feel. I can't tell you how to feel, but I'm just trying to say, if this was how you feel, then you shouldn't. But I wasn't saying you can't feel away or whatever. You said you don't feel away. And you don't feel away.
And we all good, sis. You're not leaving alive. We got drop a sound.
Lord
do one of them
Jesus.
bomb sound effects you do, Oliver. So
Oliver
we can
about
move.
to clip this
Segue
shit.
to the next.
listen. I am fine.
He like these got here. This bitch that came for me. The fuck
I am fine.
God. All right, so
I swear, oh my God, I ain't saying shit. I ain't saying nothing.
Angelea, what are you doing? I literally have said nothing.
I'm not saying. I'm just lie.
Angelea, just stop.
I'm just
stop.
I just thought
it's
fine.
fine.
Understand, like, I'm not trying to throw shade or no shit. Like, look, why I keep going on about it, right?
Okay, Angelea.
Because I feel like you're not under. I feel like
Angelea, hear me out.
What I'm saying.
Angelea, I believe you.
I feel like a phone call is gonna come after this, and he gonna be like, "Bitch, I wish you wouldn't have did that. Bitch, I wish you wouldn't have said that." I feel like that's gonna come.
Angelea, that's not coming.
No, you after the live too.
Or he gonna
that's not
you after the live too.
He gonna be like, I ain't fucking
Angelea, can I affirm you in this moment right now? Can I affirm you? Angelea, can I affirm you in this moment, please? Angelea, can I please affirm you?
I feel like he's gonna be like, I ain't fucking with her no more after this. I really feel like
he's not doing that.
Angela, why would I throw away a 5-year friendship over this dumb shit we talking about? That is crazy. Can you stop?
Oliver, you know I love you.
And I love you too, so can you stop? Girl, what's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh. Girl.
I was just about to ask her, what's your sign, girl?
Girl, I need to see you. Do I need to see you a bottle around? What I need to see you, girl? We cool, girl. We fine, girl. We fine. What I need to do? What I need to do? We fine. What I need to do? I need to sit something around there.
Same day as Tupac Shakur.
This bitch here. Girl.
Okay, we good. Okay, look, come on, right? Look. For real.
I love y'all so much. This is so much fun. This is so much fun.
It's okay. We could.
We fine. We family. We family. We family. I love you, girl.
So Oliver, don't be on no bullshit when we get off this live.
Oh my God, when have I ever treated you? I've never treated nobody like that. I've never treated nobody like that.
I'm just saying.
Okay, Angelea. Okay, check this out. Do you remember how patient I was with Lisa? Do you remember how patient I was with Lisa D'Amato? Do you remember how patient I was with her until I finally let her hold it? I'm just saying that to say, friend, friend, I love you. I also understand what this is. I also understand, but listen to me. I also understand what this does for you and to you. I understand what spaces puts you in, and I love you. And nothing that is happening right now is going to derail the love that I have for you and the plans that we have for our friendship. We're just talking. We will not always agree. That is totally fine, because this right here is what matters. I love you, and I appreciate you for your time. I really do. And I'm not gonna call you later and call you a dirty bitch. I'm not. All right, moving on to the next question. Okay, listen.
I'm not gonna call you a dirty bitch. This dirty bitch. The fuck. Okay. All right, let's move on. Come on, let's go.
Okay, so Oliver wants to know, what was the difference between the doc you did and the Netflix doc?
So Janice is a part of the doc that I'm a part of, coming out on March 11th, 9 p.m. And you hear from a different group of contestants. Like, I know that Kenya and Ebony are a part of it, because I saw Ebony after I finished my interview. Jaslene is a part of it. Gina, Lisa. Oh, Oliver!
What happened? That's a picture of Ebony that we got.
Oh, I thought it was like a different picture. Okay. So, and then you don't hear from Nigel. You don't hear from the 3 main judges, right? You hear from Janice. And so here's the thing. With Janice was not on my cycles. I was after she was, doing her thing. But the thing that's kind of like got me like, why don't people have this much smoke for Janice? Because in my opinion, Janice says some crazy shit, even more crazy than any of the judges. You know what I mean? She was vicious. She was mean as hell. And I was seeing that the conversation was like, oh, but Janice took accountability. If she did, I don't know. But it just, and I hate the person to be like, oh, race this, blah, blah, blah. But you throwing Tyra to the stake. This is a Black woman, her own platform. It took her all the networks and said no. UPN was the last network to pick it up, right? Y'all got all the smoke for her. Why y'all ain't got all the smoke for Janice? And Janice says some crazy things to the girls. You know what I mean? Like,
see, that was drug talk.
Oh, not drug talk.
God damn, Babs. Oh my God.
That was drug talk. Not Janice was on the drugs.
Allegedly.
Was she on drugs?
I never allegedly.
I went in there with her doing none of that, so I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't play with.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do want to know this from you though, Angelea. where do you stand in this conversation that the public is having right now about Tyra and her accountability? A lot of people feel like she is taking accountability and she's confronting all these things that people say about Top Model. And on the other hand, people are dragging her to smithereens by this doc and how she presented herself, ending up feeling like she's not really taking accountability. Do you feel like she is?
She came there. That's all her sitting down and coming to the table is accountability. And I've said that, and I'm gonna continue to say that. It may not be the accountability that people think is what accountability should be, but she didn't have to do it. She didn't have to. We talking, like, to your point, Oliver, we talking about this more because she's a part of it. Because she's a part of it, so many other girls that participated in the show are seeing action, are seeing traction. Their numbers is moving. You know what I mean? Has she not been a part, has she not even sat down, it wouldn't be as big. People wouldn't care, because I've been talking about what they did to me for years, what happened to me for years on different platforms. And it has not gotten as much traction. It's something that I was not a part of, but that she decided to finally come to the table. Now my follower count done went up. Now people are focused on what happened to me all those years ago. Now people want to hear my story again. You know, like, I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about. I don't need her to take accountability, because I'm so moved on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about it because it's out there. It's out there now, right? And for the longest time, I didn't want to talk about Top Model at all, because, you know, it stung how I was so hurt. I was just devastated on how things went down. You know what I mean? Like, and then as other seasons went on, I would see other girls, you know, Winnie Harlow, you know what I mean, have this fantastic career. And I would just be like, dang, I wish that was me. That should have been me. That could have been me. You know what I mean? I was so mad and so hurt. What if they would have kept everything the same? You know, if I would have won, where would I be right now? You know, so I was gutted, mad, upset. But that shit ain't about nothing, because had they aired the title, I wouldn't have my son. You know, my son wouldn't be here, and I would do it all again. And it was such a trying time being told. Like, I still remember, just, it was raining, and oh my God, I was in such a bad way when they told me they was taking my stuff from me. Okay. Like, it was terrible. I would never want to experience that type of pain and that type of hurt again. But if it meant that I had to walk that road again and again and again to get my son and to have my son here, oh, I would do it in a heartbeat, because that boy's my life. And he put me on the path to be serious. And you know what I mean? Like, stop sleeping on people's couches. Get your shit together, bitch. You know, like, you got another chance to be a mother. You got another chance to raise, to actually take your baby home from the hospital, because I never got to do that with my daughter. You know what I mean? So, woo, child. Ooh. I didn't think I was gonna do this, but yeah. So I don't care if she takes accountability or not, or, you know, what people think their version of accountability is. She sat down and did this damn doc, and I'm sitting here talking to y'all right now because of it. I done got my follower count up because of it. You know what I mean? I got an e-doc coming out because of me being on the show, because of how things didn't happen. Now I'm finally getting to vocalize my story, you know, and tell people what I was ashamed to talk about years ago. So I'm all type of emotions tonight. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
it's like, okay. We are here with you. We here with you.
Your friend came to visit you this month?
Oh no, not yet. It might be. It might might be that time. I think I'm due maybe like next
It's
week.
about
Yeah,
that
because you know, a few days
time.
before, about a week before it start, you be like, why? What's going on?
Baby.
And then when she come knocking on the door, you be like, oh, this is
I,
what was going on.
I really hope I don't look back on this live and be like, damn, bitch, you was doing too much.
Yo, you was turned up tonight, girl. I love that.
Baby. She done tried to Clarissa Shields the nerd tonight, baby. That me the fuck out.
Don't ever play with my
I
light
feel
skin
bad.
sis, okay? My
Baby.
light skin
No.
not play.
Angelea, no, I'm very proud of you right now, and again, I love you. And I'm appreciative of you. I want to know because I want to go just a little deeper. All this talk is going on about Top Model, and it's bringing up so many emotions for so many people. I know you say you are healed, at least from feeling like Tyra Banks owes you something.
Yeah.
But what if what emotions does all of this Top Model talk bring up for you now?
You know what? It's a lot, you know, because initially, when I wanted to watch the documentary when it came out, I wasn't sure if I was going to actually watch it when it first came out, you know, because it was a little bit like, oh, man, I don't know what they're going to talk about. Like, I knew they wasn't going to mention me because I already got the tea beforehand, but I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this, you know, because it might trigger like something, you know, like, but I was like, let me sit down and watch it. And it was really, really, it was good. But like hearing some of the stories, especially like when Danielle was talking about her journey and she was the winner, you know, like her shit aired for millions to see, and just how hard it was for her. And how she was basically just left on the shelf, and like her agent, she said Chanel Iman, who we are, you know, supermodel. They lived in the same model's house, was going out on stuff, and Chanel Iman asked the agent, why isn't, you know, Danielle getting booked? And they were like, we have to treat her differently because she was on Top Model. And it's just like that triggered me because I just know my experience after being on the show, and after being on Cycle 14, and I was top 4, and every girl got a modeling contract, and I was the only one who did not get a modeling contract, didn't get a modeling offer. You didn't always have to win the show. You know, there are stories of girls who didn't win, who made it far and didn't even make it far, and these agencies signed them. And so I just thought that, you know, that would happen for me because I got the goods, and it didn't happen for me. And then when I went out and on, you know, every agency said no, it was just, and I kind of figured it was because of, you know, my edit on the show and me being on the show, just hearing like how Danielle sat on the shelf because she was on the show and she won. That was triggering for me because it brought that up again. You know what I mean? So, but also like nostalgia, because I was a part of something that's iconic, you know, like with the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. It wasn't all bad. I say it again. I'm always say it. I did some shit, some good shit. I went to travel internationally, went to go to, first time on a plane was because of Top Model. First time going out the country. I ain't talking about Canada, because Canada, right? I could take a drive to Canada. Okay, that's how close I live to Canada. I'm not talking about Canada. I'm talking about going across the ocean on the other side of the world, seeing a different culture, seeing how people on the other side of the world live. You know, Top Model did that for me twice, with New Zealand and with Greece. Greece had always been a destination that I wanted to go to always, because I just love the history and, you know, just the mythology. Top Model gave me that. It opened up my eyes to what I could possibly have, you know? And so, yeah, there was.
Oh no.
Oh, she must have hit a button by accident. And then
I'll bring her back.
Yeah.
I'll bring her back. Babs, I want to ask you, like, you being in a very similar situation as Angelea, where your reality TV journey is being talked about and dissected, what does that do for you? Because I feel like I never really hear you talk about how these things affect you, how like all the Diddy talk affects you, how the making the band conversations affect you. I want to know.
It depends on the day, really. You know, I'm always in grind mode. And so because I'm always in grind mode, it just really depends on the day. Some days I could look at it and be like, just look at the good that came from it. And then I could look at it and look at the bad. I feel like I got more pros than cons in my situation, you
Mm-hmm.
know, for me. Um, I don't know, maybe just me being who I am is what allowed me to, you know, go on and not harbor so much anger and animosity because I can't stay in a hole. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I can't, even if I got a down day, that can't be for 24 hours. You
Yeah.
feel me? I gotta snap out of that because I gotta keep it pushing because really nobody cares. Right? Like if you don't love me, you don't know me personally, niggas don't care. You feel me? Like that's just my experience. So it's like I gotta keep pushing and keep going. But
Mm-hmm.
that PTSD is real, baby. I stay in that dispensary, honey.
Mm.
Not that dispensary. Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Angie,
Huh?
so something unprecedented happened with this doc. The creator, and I feel like the other power in Top Model that doesn't often get talked about unless you know, and that is Ken Mock. Ken Mock actually sat down for this doc. Do you feel like his inclusion aided in the show and production taking accountability, or do you feel like there were still some avoiding of the issue?
Miss J. That's what Miss J do. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Why ain't nobody holding Cam? Thank you. Why ain't nobody holding Cam Machiavelli? You know, or to the fire. How y'all holding Tyra to the fire?
Cause
Y'all
heavy the head that wears the crown.
because
Tyra is the face.
Cam Mock ain't wasn't accountable for the role he really played. You know what I mean? And him and her both EPs. I would say that he's above her in decision making. That's what I would say. He's above her. So why y'all don't got this energy for him? When in that documentary they talk about inviting the boys over in the scene with Shandy, right? And her sexual assault. That's a controlled environment, right? Nobody is coming in or out unless you are part of production, unless you are talent, right? So whose idea was it to invite the men, right? The models or whatever they was. Whose idea was that for them to come into the house? Whose idea was that? My guess is Cam Mock. That's my guess. Why is nobody holding him to the flame? Why are we not talking about what why are we not talking about him? All the focus is on her, yes, because it's her show. She's the more known, famous. But let's talk about him. Let's talk about him.
What do you feel like people should be talking about as it relates to him?
The accountability that they want from Tyra. Because
And this speaks to
I damn sure ain't see it with Ken. Damn sure ain't see it with Ken when they brought up what happened with Shandy. He said, "Oh well, we very much told the girls this is a documentary. The documentary is what you participated on, what we saw. That's what a documentary is. Top Model was not a documentary. It was a reality competition. It was a reality show. It was a controlled environment. Nothing about Top Model was a documentary. Okay, everything that happened on Top Model was unnatural. Cameras in your face is 24/7. You know what I mean? Like, just I can really get into it, but he copped the plea. That shit wasn't no goddamn documentary. What was so documentarian about it? So that's the reason why y'all didn't step in?
Did they give y'all scripts?
No.
So then in that it's like a reality docu-series shot format, right? Because
I was just about to
yeah,
say.
y'all don't have a script. Like when they shot our show, it's like a documentary. They're documenting Diddy put together a group, and then they're documenting us create this album. They documented Tyra Banks, pick out these models, and then they documented the models, her making the models and the photo shoots. All of that was documented. So yeah, and the cameras don't stop rolling.
Let me ask.
Production is told, like, they have to keep filming. They have to.
And I get that. As someone that's been on for 3 times, I get that. Let me ask you a question though. When you did Making the Band, when you would do your interviews, right? How did the interviews go? Because I'm just trying to see something. When the production would ask you questions, did you feel that the questions were trying to incite? Did you feel like they was trying to start shit? And just how'd that go?
I felt like they was asking me about everything that I did during that week. We did our interviews once a week. So what happened during that week, they asked me about it. They asked me, what happened or how did I feel about that situation or whatever. So that's how I feel. I feel like there was nothing that they didn't ask me that wasn't done. Everything we did, everything we said. I remember one of the directors pulling me to the side one day and saying, Babs, I want you to know the walls talk. Right? So he's giving me a heads up, like it's mics everywhere, B. Like in the headboards. It's mics everywhere. You can't, and when you sign the contract, it's stating that. You are saying you can be recorded the only time they can't record you is if you in the bathroom, and you gotta be in the bathroom by yourself. If you bring somebody in that bathroom with you, they could come in there with the camera, and they are allowed to film. Production is not told to break up nothing. This is reality. They are filming reality. This is what is going on. So I understand the situation where she's like, yo, I cheated on my boyfriend and this is gonna come on television. Right? From a producer perspective, right? Putting my producer hat on. These cameras are not turning off. Did she say that, they got and to be honest with you, they have this footage. Like, they have it. Right? So can they show it and say, like, yo, this is what happened? They can't.
Could they?
You know what I mean? Like, because it's two sides to a story. She's saying this, but they actually have the footage. And we all been saucy before. You know what I mean? Like, it happens. So, and I'm saying, so because you was saucy and it was some dudes in there and y'all turned up, are you mad that production didn't say, hey, she's saucy, let me take you out the crib? But from a producer, they put the liquor there. They want you to drink. This is how they're gonna get their content. Like, and it's a dirty game. But that's the game.
Did
That's the game.
Did they ever when you did your interviews, did they ever try to pin, like, what am I trying to say here?
Angelique, do you mind if can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I feel like I know what you're talking about. Because I said the same thing when I was filming Madison's show and when I went and filmed The Circle. I was like, okay, it's clearly y'all want me to speak to something, or y'all trying to get me to say something. And I just flat out tell them, what is that you're trying to get me to say? Say it. So we can move on. I'm gonna say, okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna say, okay, no. Tell me this, what you're expecting me to say. And so are you saying, like, they would phrase certain questions in a way that they phrased questions that were very targeted and very specific?
And not even that, just like, trying to get you to talk bad about somebody, but misleading, but making it seem like, you know, you saying something nice about this person or whatever, and then then whoever's interviewing you is like,
Oh, that's happened to me before. Yeah.
it's like, well, this is what they said about you.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's happened. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Because from like, you know, when you behind that camera, you
Them
you
hoes
gotta
making the
you gotta
show.
get the meat. That's a part of the show. You gotta
Them
get
hoes
it.
making the show.
Well,
And
And I'ma just say this, right? Is it right? Is it wrong? It's production. And it's a dirty, grimy game if you
as
going on
fuck.
reality
it's not.
TV. And
I,
I'ma just say that, right? So I'm not saying that people shouldn't feel bad or sad. Yes, I cried plenty of times. I was angry plenty of times, but I'm a realist. And because I wear two hats, I understand what's happening on the other side. And they doing whatever they gotta do to get the content that they want. They're gonna tell you whatever they gotta say. They're gonna feed you liquor. They're gonna amp it up. They're gonna ask you questions and, hey, well, how you feel about this? They're gonna put you in space because this is their treatment. It's already written out. And if you don't do it, another chick will come in there and do it. And that's why reality TV is as messy and it is what it is, period.
I wanna touch on Shandy since we've already started talking about it. And I'm so sorry. This is a photo that I have. This is the photo that I pulled from the live that I did previous to this one. But just so you guys know, I'll take it down. Of course, she has come into the forefront of talking right now because people feel like she is changing her story, right? And a lot of people are referencing the chat that I did with her back when I first started this and how she talked about what happened and are comparing that to how it showed up in the doc. And people, thanks to y'all out there, I found out that Joe Budden and his podcast were talking about it amongst a lot of people. I've been seeing a lot of people tag me in Shandy conversation, right? And Babs, you just shared how you feel kind of sort of about it. Angelea, I would love to know how you feel. What's your reaction to seeing so many people now criticize Shandy for how she is now telling her story compared to other times? As with me, she's talked about it.
you can't police when somebody is ready to talk on their own terms. Whether trauma, everybody reacts to trauma a different way. Like I'm not about to be trying to say anybody is lying about sexual assault because that's serious. Um, and try to pick apart, oh, you know, well, she said this when she was on your show and now something different. That's irrelevant to me because people process trauma. Maybe she wasn't ready to admit at the time what it really was when she did it with you. I can't, I'm just not about to be, I'm not about to be um talking about that on that type, like, oh,
Yeah. I know for me, I am on Shandy's side when it comes to this. And I will tell you why. Within the last couple of months, I can't go into full detail of it, but I spoke up about an adult who was engaging in sexual activity with me while I was underage in a very specific type of dynamic, right? And so for me at that time, it wasn't it wasn't the R word, it was consensual. Um so I thought at that time, right? And it was like an ego boost for this teenager that's doing this activity with this adult, right? And for many years underneath that mindset, it was okay, you know, and I almost glorified it a little bit, like it was like a badge of honor that I did that. And it wasn't until I came into a better way of knowing, a more healthy way of knowing, and being educated, and learned that the reality of what that situation was, which I was a child who did not even have the mental growth to even say yes to something like that. And that the adult in that situation shouldn't have even propositioned, let alone went through with something like that with the underage child in the setting it was repeatedly, right? And there are a lot of people who were knowledgeable about it that criticized and was like, you know, why now? Why now? And I speak to what Shandy is saying, it connects with me because maybe you just did not know what was going on at that time. And I think it's a-okay for someone to develop into a better way of thinking, a more healthy way of thinking now that you have all of the facts. And if she was, as she was drunk. That's what we saw. She was drunk. There's no way she could have consented. She couldn't have consented. Even though she could have drunkenly said yes, she could not have consented. Now, I wasn't there, so I'm not gonna put no stark claim on what I think is true because I wasn't there. I haven't seen the footage. I wasn't none of the contestants. I wasn't there, so I can't really make no judgments. But if she was intoxicated, like everyone is saying, well, how could she have consented? And if she was under the care and authority of those producers, who was the person responsible for her? This is what I'm asking. Who was the person responsible for her who should have been keeping after her? We had what they call them? Your wranglers. Where was her wrangler who was responsible for her? They're responsible for walking her down the hall, keeping her safe. They're responsible for taking her out the car, keeping her safe. They're responsible for making sure if she get a knee, she got to get a Band-Aid. Well, what about when she's intoxicated and she legally cannot consent to this activity right now? What's the answer? I don't know. But I do know I stand on. No. And I'm not saying you do, Babs. Listen, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying for me because it's a lot of.
That she's saying handlers.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I didn't have handlers. We had production, camera crew. That was it, and they were filming. If you drink, you're drinking, and they're gonna film you drink. Now, I don't know if she was passed out. That's why I'm saying they have that footage. They have it, and so that is evidence. If she's saying that she was essayed, the evidence is in the footage. Now, it's people that alcohol is dangerous. I've been intoxicated. I've drank and woke up the next day and didn't know what happened. And people telling me things I said, things that I did, right? But at the same time, I'm watching video of myself of things that I do not remember. And I'm talking, everything's lit. People telling me the next day, damn, I didn't know you was that drunk. I didn't even know you was that drunk. Because it wasn't like I was passed out. So to other people looking at me, they don't even realize, when I'm saying the next day, I was fucked up. I'm sick. I don't even remember what happened. And they're confused on how I don't remember. I was having a good old time. That's the thing with alcohol, right? I've left before, and the next day I'm telling my friend, yo, why you let me leave with that person? And they was like, bitch, you wanted to go. I tried to stop you. And I don't even remember none of that.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying to other people's eyes, and I'm not saying what she's saying is not real at all. I'm just saying the cameras is on. Because when I was filming, it was a lot of sex going on in that house, and them cameras was on. The camera crew was filming. It was cameras mounted in the room. If you bring somebody in the house and you smash in the house, these people are signing waivers. When they come in, they give you these forms and tell you to sign it. They're bringing girls in the house. They're getting filmed. All of these networks have all this footage of all of this sexual stuff that be going on these reality shows. They have it. So I'm just saying, yeah, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but all I know is that somebody got the footage.
I can be compassionate enough and understand why people like Joe Budden were confused. She said one thing a different way, and she's saying it a completely stark different way. And at another time, I'll be gracious enough to say I understand why you may be confused, but I do think it's a little unfair to demonize her for how she has evolved in telling her story, given the facts. And at the end of the day, she was there. She experienced it. I just think a little bit more grace can be given to her as it relates to that. Like, she shouldn't be shamed or called a liar or something like that. Like, I think that's highly unfair.
Them was real tears. Looked like real tears to me in that doc when she was speaking about it. Like, that shit had me tearing up. And I mean, I don't know Shandy. I don't know her, but it just don't seem like that she would lie about something like that, especially on that big of a platform, especially because she done did your thing first. Like I said, you have to, people don't process trauma, and maybe she didn't, maybe she wasn't ready to talk about it with you. You know what I mean? Maybe that was her. You made a good point about your situation and what you dealt, you know, like how you were, what did you just say? What you say it was?
Evolved.
No, not at all. Yeah, but like when you were like the badge of honor thing, whatever, you know what I mean? With the person that you had your, like, it wasn't right, but you were kind of telling yourself that it was, or just, you know what I mean? We don't know what her mind state was.
We do not know.
When she did the interview with you first versus when she went on Netflix, you know what I mean? But to me, I'm not ever going to doubt anything that my top model sisters say, because I done been through the same rigmarole going on the show as well. So, and it looked like those real tears to me. You could see she was visibly hurt. So I'm not questioning if anybody was sexually assaulted. She said she was. Believe it. And let's not try to make mountains out of molehills and try to tell her she's lying and this, that, and the third, because none of us know. None of us know. Only she know. And from what I watched, she looked hurt as hell talking about it. And people process trauma differently. I don't care what this person say to you. This person could say something and then it be completely different. That's how she processed it. That's how she processed it at the time. Don't demonize her because now she on Netflix and she talking about it. Maybe she felt this was time because now she on a bigger platform. Yeah. And I keep going back to this. Now we all talking about it. Maybe she felt this was the time for me to be honest about what happened to me, so these people could finally be held accountable. Because maybe she wasn't ready to talk about it with you at the time, and you know, and it wasn't going to get the traction that it's getting now. So let's have some grace, and that's all I gotta say about that.
I love that statement that you made, that you are currently supporting your top model sisters and what they say. So I want to know, does it apply to Lisa D'Amato?
No.
And what she's currently have going on?
Real quick. No.
With our good sis Bree Skerlark, my sister
Bree.
So for the children who don't know, baby,
why are you showing Shandy?
I'm sorry, let me take it off.
Okay, we talking about Bree. Oh, there we go, Lisa and Bree. Here we go.
What we doing?
Talking about Lisa and Bree and how Bree said, "Fuck it, we ball. Let's light this shit the fuck up."
Bitch, let me tell you something. Down in these top model comments, baby, the children have been carrying. Now y'all already know. Y'all already know. She'll come to the opening of a letter. So even the mention of top model, you already know she gonna get up and get herself started. Okay, and you know I'm never gonna let off Lisa. Until Lisa do right by me, I'm never gonna let off her. Never, ever. And she better thank God I don't press the gas down the way the evil side of me be saying, Oliver, get her. And I be saying, Lord, I can't.
You be holding on. You be like, let me not. But I think that I think my good sis is tired of this narrative that Lisa is putting on trying to be so righteous and
Let me tee it up right fast, Angelea. And I know, baby, I'm gonna let that pink Waller off the leash, baby, okay? Cause she ain't playing tonight with y'all hoes, okay? Listen, Lisa was down in the comments, child, doing what she do best, talking about Top Model again, typing away at the keyboard. Okay? And she got the yapping about Angelea and the title and Bree. Oh, baby Bree came up underneath it and said, girl, what was said? What was said? Now, Angelea, I'm finna relinquish control. Now, go ahead. Now, what has happened and what is going on and how you feel about it?
So I love my sis Bree. Whatever Bree's saying that Lisa did, she did that shit. Okay. So what had happened from my perspective is, from what I've seen on the ANTM Latino, Bree was like, you know, let's not basically play this, you know, you a girl's girl and you're trying to get justice for all the girls that were on Top Model and everybody that was done wrong. Let's talk about what you did. Let's talk about what you did to Ange. Let's talk about how you was involved in them taking her title away. Let's talk about that before you sitting up there trying to say, oh, Tyra was this awful person and Tyra did this and Tyra did that and they did this to me and they did this to me. What did you do to your fellow Top Model sister? What did you do to her that had a hand in the events that came after? Let's talk about that. And yeah, she got that shit crunk. Now, let me say, I had no idea what Bree was talking about because Bree had sent me a voice note, was like, Ange, I just, you know, I just had to check Lisa because I'm just not liking this narrative that's being put out there right now. Like with everything that, you know, that's going on with the documentary right now. I'm just not liking it. Right. And so I had to mention what happened. And I'm like, what's she talking about? Did she say something on her page? So I went on Bree's page and I didn't see nothing. So I said, what's she talking about? So I just really didn't think nothing of it. And then one of the little blogs sent me the screen grabs and then sent me the video of what Bree has said. And I said, I see now. I see. So Lisa hopped in my DM immediately. She hopped in my DM immediately. And I won't share everything that she said. I'm not going to share what she said to me, but I will say what my response was to her. Was like, you know, I mean, I want peace for everyone. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, but what you did, how you went about me in the media when I was quiet for so long, when you were the winner of All Stars, she made it her mission to talk about me in such a bad way and just do this narrative about what, you know, she just talked about me horribly in the media. You know what I mean? And it's like, why would you do that? Like, you have my title, you have all my stuff. They gave everything that was supposed to be mine to you. You know what I mean? Like, you take it and you run with it. Why are you trying to shit on my character and shit on my name? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was hurtful. It was hurtful because you ain't even have to do all that. She didn't have to do all that. You won. You know what I mean? You got the $100,000. You got all the stuff for that season. And it was like, you know, almost her like trying to feed this narrative that I was just I was such a bad person. And, you know, I just deserved to get my title taken away. And here's why. You know, like, she wouldn't outrightly say stuff, but she would try to allude to just making me seem like that I was just not deserving of it. You know what I mean? And it was just real hurtful, the stuff that she said in the media about me. And I was sitting at my job at City Hall at the time, not even searching for it. It would just come up. And I'd be like, oh, let me check this interview out with her and her husband. You know what I mean? That she was married to at the time. And then she would insinuate stuff about me, but not name names. But I know she was talking about me. And I'm just like, I don't say nothing about you, you know? So I was like, I addressed that to her in the, you know, because as she said, as she told, production, what I will say, and I'm not going to talk about the disqualification right now at this moment, because I need y'all to watch the documentary, because I let it all out on there. But what I will tell you is what she did say to them, she needs it more than me. So you said that, and then you had no problem going back to refilm, but I need it more than you, right? Had no problem going back to refilm. You such a girl's girl. It's a lot of stuff that I can get into with that, because I found out so much more stuff.
What role do you feel like she plays in your disqualification?
That will be discussed.
Okay.
After March 11th.
Okay.
We will revisit that conversation, because baby, when I tell you what I recently found out, I was completely shocked and completely disappointed, because what I thought, the time frame of how I thought shit went down happened a lot earlier than I expected, than I thought. So yeah, we gonna get into that after y'all watch the doc.
Oh, baby.
Because it's a lot. It's a lot.
We winding on down. I want to know, what's your reaction to Miss J? And I'll put this photo because it's going viral right now. I love Miss J. It's like, girl, she's still being an icon.
J. Love Miss J.
Baby, she is still an icon. Angie and Babs. Maybe Babs first, then we'll go to you, Angie. What is you guys' reaction to him saying Tyra Banks did not visit him in the hospital or since he's had his stroke?
Well, once he said that she told him she was coming and never came, and then he did the tilt like he do, so I don't know, what their relationship has been over the years. So I don't really know how to judge that. But being that he said that she told him she was coming and she still hasn't came yet, who knows? Maybe she'll still pull up. I mean, she don't live in the country. They not in the same country. It's not like she up the block, so I mean, she is Tyra. She can hop on the plane, but
Oh my God, I wish I was one of Tyra's gays. Cause I'd be like, girl, if you don't stop this shit, like, girl, come on.
If you don't call, right? If you don't call Miss J, if you don't
like,
call,
girl, pick up the phone and call him. Just call him. It don't take, girl. Damn.
Just see how he doing. You know what I mean?
What's your reaction, Angie?
I was surprised because, they've known each other. He taught her how to walk. Known her since she was a baby, 16, 17 years old. So I thought the relationship was deeper than that. But, we don't know what the relationship was between them. I mean, I would thought that they was close, and obviously Miss J thought that they were close, that, hey, at least, why you ain't check up on me? Like, you knew I had a stroke. I've been in here for a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you ain't check up on your boo thing?
She could have sent him some ice cream at least. Damn.
A milkshake.
A fry. Some fish. A fish plate. Miss J look like she'll fuck a fish sandwich up, bitch.
Not a fish plate. Tyra make ice cream. She's selling fish dinners now. Okay?
She Tyra Banks. That bitch can find some fish somewhere and send it over there.
What's still surprising is that when they was on the Sherry show, Miss J said Tyra still ain't get that call. He's still waiting. He is still waiting. Tyra Lynn Banks to call him, child. Okay, Tyra, please call this man. Please check up on him.
Yes. Please. Tyra, go around there, please, and take a pound cake and some Chet sodas around there when you go.
Okay, just send him a text. Even if it be like, hey, checking on you. You good? You know what I mean? Like, come on, baby. Because the media runs ain't stopping. It ain't stopping. So you know they're gonna ask every time Miss J get on another interview. They're gonna be like, "Did Tyra check in yet?"
It's time to go. Let me get my book bag.
Oh my God, is that the bell? Oh my God. Oh my God, is that the bell? God,
Bag.
it's time to go. Class is over with. Oh my God. Y'all, this was an amazing live.
This was one of them ones. This was a good live. Of course, people will be upset with me again tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is.
I don't give a fuck. Okay, come on, man. Talk your shit. I don't give a fuck. I will be expecting the text. Yes, Oliver. We'll be expecting the text.
Girl!
Or a phone call. You dirty bitch.
I have never spoken to you like that.
Okay, but you probably, you know what?
Okay, Angelea,
what?
If you're going to call me out, tell people how I talk to you on the phone. Tell them how I talk to you on the phone. What I be saying?
You be trying to,
What I be saying?
You don't be coming at me or nothing. You don't. You be trying to put me on the game, and you know, like. But I could just.
And when I am calling you a dirty bitch, I'm saying, dirty bitch, why you ain't did this? Why you ain't did that?
Yeah. I feel like that you was probably hurt on my take, and I don't want you to be hurt because your feelings are valid, and you deserve to feel however you feel, if you feel away or not. You know what I mean? So I don't want you to feel like that. I just.
And I love you, and I know you love me. You know,
shit, right? Maybe I feel away. Shit, okay? The fuck? So
I mean, girl, you kind of baited me into that answer, girl. But it's okay. We're all listen.
Like,
we've all done.
Bitch, you clearly feel away.
We said we leave it alone, okay? Let's leave.
I don't know, Babs. I don't know. I really feel like he listen. Okay, if I don't get Oliver gonna be like that funky bitch. He gonna text you.
Okay, after this, I'm calling detention. We all got detention after this. Okay, we got to have a meeting immediately after this. Immediately after class, report to the professor's office. Okay, detention for everybody. Jesus,
I'm about to be suspended.
No, I absolutely love this. Listen, I live for the shits. Don't really shit be going on in my life, so this is fun for me. I love it, Angie, and nothing you said hurt my feelings or anything. I like to argue a little bit, and I've been on reality TV, so the shit be kind of fun for me just to engage. That's all. I'll just be engaging. It'll be okay, baby. We all right over here, Angie. We got shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
We got shit to do. We don't got time for this bullshit. See, this how groups break up. We ain't gonna be the group that break up. Waiting for the be on song singing I woulda, shoulda, couldas.
Nope. I'm chasing you down, girl.
Okay, you dirty bitch, come over here. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
You Buffalo dirty, light skinned bitch, tall, no booty having ass.
I'm gonna run behind you in the rain, honey.
What the hell?
I love you guys so much. This was so much fun. Angie, of course, as always, I'm gonna give you your shine. Thank you for always coming over here and entrusting your story with us. I love you so much, and I am grateful for you.
Thank y'all for listening to me gab for almost 2 hours and shit. We was talking.
We was outside.
Babs, I love you as always.
The queen. Hello.
I love y'all too. I love being up here with you guys. I'm about to go eat some steak and smoke some grass.
Period.
Yes. I love you guys so much. Be sure to jump down in the comments and let me know what you thought about this live. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Follow all of us on social media. Angelea, Babs, and Oliver. I'll put them down in the bottom of this description box. And before we go, one more sponsor video from the people who make this video possible. Angelea, who is it?
Jack.
One more time, do it again.
Jack.
Download it right now. And until next time, my friends, be sure to pray and Kegel. Oh, guys, I'm going live with some top model never before ever haves this week. So please stay tuned to my social media because I'm making announcements very soon. I love you guys.
Just open the app, what you want, it's up to you. Friends are more, no surprise. Your world, your rules, your time, only one app with the vibes. All I hours, no disguise. Real connection, no replies, left on red. If it clicks, let it ride. If it don't, next five. Jack got all the guys, college just screech up, twinking more late nights. New vibe. Jack.
Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go.
I ain't gon' get a line, but the Twixt better celebrate. Play it one time, you gon' play again and again. Come one, come all,